Hello everyone, this is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black, the one and only, here with another exciting video. And in this video I'm going to be playing some AI Dungeon 2. Some AI Dungeon 2. Originally I was going to be playing a scenario that I created, but instead I'm going to try out the new card game that they've introduced for St. Patrick's Day on AI Dungeon 2. I hope you guys are excited. I've never played this card game before, so I'm going to be learning the game in this video alongside you, so I hope you guys are excited. If you guys like AI Dungeon 2, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe because I do AI Dungeon 2 videos every day. So without further ado, let's hop right in and look at how to play this card game. Let me readjust my camera real quick. Check it out. Okay, so let's go to how to play. Oh wow, there's a whole lot here. Goal. Drive the health of your opponent or the number of cards in their hand to 0. Play. Select 5 avatars from the options available. The avatars will affect the kind of cards you can draw. Earned avatars are generally better than unearned avatars. Play alternates between the player and the opponent. At the moment, the opponent is always the computer. Each turn you select one card by clicking on it. When you are certain of your selection, click Play Card. It is then removed from your hand. The opponent will then play a card. Play ends when either player runs out of cards or health. Okay? Cards. Each card contains 0 or more of the following. Draw. Get additional cards in your hand, or lose cards if negative. Damage. Reduce the opponent's health by this amount, or increase it if it is negative. Heal. Increase your health by this amount, or lose health if it is negative. Destroy. Reduce the number of cards in your opponent's hand, or increase the number if negative. Energy. Your minimum energy to be able to play this card. Grant energy. Worlds add 1 to your total pool of energy. The total amount of energy you have allows you to use more powerful cards. Interesting. Let's see. A name generated by AI. A bit of wisdom generated by AI. Okay, yeah, I was wondering where like the AI generation comes in for these cards. User interface. Click Create Game on the opening screen and then Begin Game to start a new game. Use the arrows or your scroll wheel to see more cards in your hand than will fit on screen. Click on a card to select it. Click Play Card to lay it down. This cannot be undone. Click Discard to destroy the card and draw a new card. This cannot be undone. Click Get AI Move for the AI to play a card. Fascinating. Okay. Let's see how well I'll do with this card game. AI Dungeon 2 is my favorite game of all time. And I also play Yu-Gi-Oh! With my friends. So making a AI Dungeon 2 card game sounds really interesting. So let's hit it up. We're going to do a single player game. Select 5 avatars to change. Selected avatar 0 selected. Click to deselect and then use the update button to change your layout. Possible avatars. Click to select. I don't know what any avatars do. So I'm going to just keep this, like the default loadout or whatever. Okay, and now I'm ready. AI health 25, AI energy 0, AI cards 5. Your health 25, your energy 0. Select a card to make a move or discard it to redraw and end your turn. You draw 1 card per turn plus any modifiers from cards, but cannot draw past a hand size of 5 cards. Roadside Inn costs 1 energy. I mean, I can't really look at any of these cards that cost energy for real. Well, actually, I have a card that can grant me energy, which is kind of cool. Let's see. Basatheus. Basatheus is a world where civilization has risen and fallen many times. The remains of once great cities litter the land. Great statues and towering buildings lie in ruins, and ancient war machines rest on the abandoned battlefields. Okay, and if I play that, it'll give me an energy, which should allow me to then play some of these additional cards, like Conscripted or Roadside Inn. Let's see. Conscripted. A man will soon forget to miss his freedom if his belly is full and his life is not in peril. You get to draw one card, heal, and damage your opponent. But it doesn't seem like that's as good as Roadside Inn, which costs 1 energy. You draw one card, heal, deal 1 damage, and destroy one of your opponent's cards. The Inn on the Highway is a place for both a hot meal and a hot body in more ways than one. Okay, so in the same turn, can I play Besaithus, Soldiers of Fortune, and Roadside Inn? Because I feel like, if so, that'd be pretty powerful. I'm going to play Besaithus. So I'm going to play that card. Okay. Can I play another card? Or did I essentially use up my turn by playing that card? Yeah, I used up my turn by playing Besaithus. Okay. So now it's the AI's turn. Let's see. So the AI played Procavia. In the distant future, humanity has been wiped out by a threat it created, a digital plague. Okay. It seems like we're probably both trying to build up our energy. I drew another planet card, Planet Omega, a lush verdant planet. Yeah, it might be good to continue building up your energy early in the game. John seems like it could be a pretty good card for dealing damage and healing. So I'm going to play Planet Omega. Okay. So now I'm going to get the AI's move. Ooh. So the AI played This Pistol's for You, which costs 1 energy. It allows him to draw 2 cards, heal 1, and deal 1 damage. From here on, we don't give a damn. Interesting. So he now has 1 more health than me, and he was able to draw 2 cards from that. I have 2 energy as well, but I think I would rather play something like Roadside Inn, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to play Roadside Inn to essentially get like a ton of effects off all at once. Ooh, the conscript. Draw 1, 4 heal, and 7 damage. To keep you from harm, I have joined my life to yours. Interesting. The conscript seems pretty good. That's like the heaviest damage card that I have. Though I also have the hero, which honestly is also pretty good. The hero's name is whispered in every hamlet as a portent of the future. Okay, so let's get the AI's move. Oh, the AI healed using Seer. The card costs 1 energy. The wise woman sees many opportunities with her eyes open. Fascinating. Let's see. I am going to play Conscripted. Allow me to draw, heal, and deal damage. Your turn, AI. Let's see what you got. They played Planet Omega, which allowed them to get some additional energy. Fair. Also, I am still currently behind. This turnaround, I'm going to play Kadar, is a world of dragons, demons, and monsters in order to gain 1 energy. The more energy you have, the harder you can go. Let's see. 7 damage. Fuck me. Surprise attack. And that only costs 2 energy? Wow. And they gotta draw. A sharp pain in the chest, and then you feel nothing. Goodness. Okay. If I play Zaxxas, the next turn I can play Conscript, which will heal me and then deal them 7 damage. I play Zaxxas, a world of peace and prosperity, in order to gain 1 additional energy. Ooh, let's see. I drew the hero, which draws one card, heals one, and deals 6 damage. The hero is the kind of warrior who would rather fight for something than against it. Oh, I have like 2 different cards that are called the hero. Oh, fuck. They got to destroy a card from my hand. Yeah, destroy effects are actually probably some of the best effects. So they played Star Chart. Draw 1, heal 3, damage 1, destroy 1. The stars rise and set, but they are never where they were yesterday. Would I rather play the hero or conscript? I might want to play conscript. It's my most powerful card right now, but it does cost a pretty penny. I'm going to play the conscript. I need to try and, yeah, balance out the game a little bit. Now our health is closer, though he does happen to have more health than I do. But I have a strong energy lead. Let's see. Seize the day. Heal 2, damage 3. The pirate raised his cutlass to threaten the captain. You'll walk the plank for this. Okay, and that only costs 1 energy. Wow, I have a 2 energy card that deals 7 damage. That actually sounds rather good. A green-eyed dragon. The young dragon is proud of her new fangs. Okay. I'll go for it. I play the green-eyed dragon. This should give me more of a lead for sure. Okay, they played Procavia in order to try and regain some energy. Let's see. The People's Champion looks really good about now. I get to heal 3, damage 3, and destroy one of their cards. The people scream for blood, and the strongest man drinks it. My goodness. Okay. I play the People's Champion, which should give me, yeah, like a solid advantage now. So their health is at 15, they have 3 energy, and they have 4 cards. Man, if only I could draw some more destruction. That'd be really good. They played In the Storm, which is a draw 2, a heal 2, and a damage 5. We're currently tied when it comes to damage. Let's see. Well, I mean, when it comes to health. Where the storms gather, so too do strong currents and the spirits of the sea. Let's see. It seems like once you hit an amount of energy, your energy doesn't really go down. At least it hasn't for me. Excuse me. So how am I going to take him out? It seems like Inspiring Army is pretty good. Wait, whoa. The hero. Draw 1, heal 1, and damage 6. And then Inspiring Army is draw 1, heal 4, damage 5. I personally would prefer to play the hero for now. The hero is the kind of warrior who would rather fight for something than against it. Okay. So I currently have the life lead, but only by 7. Ooh, the AI healed 3 and then damaged 3, kind of balancing out the game pretty quickly with 1 card by playing the face. Costs 2 energy. The truly beautiful are as rare as the number 3. What? Let's see. With them having 14 health left, I need to probably go for some big moves. Let's see, the Voice of Reason heals 4 and deals 5 damage, but it doesn't draw you a card, even though it's worth the same amount of energy as Inspiring Army, which also gives you that card draw. The sight of this army increases the soldier's hopes, versus the true teacher knows that the student is always ahead of the lesson. I'm definitely going to go for Inspiring Army. It just seems like it makes the most sense for the energy cost to get that extra draw power. I'm really whittling them away. I think soon I'll get that ass. Like, I'll just, like, achieve victory. The knife allows you to draw 3, damage 7, and destroy 1. When a knife is in your hand, you might not feel it until you see yourself bleeding. Okay, so damage 7 is pretty thicky. I only have a lead of 3 against my opponent, so if I'm not careful, I could just end up dying. In this case, I think Voice of Reason makes the most sense. It's my strongest heal card that I have right now, and it's the strongest damage card that I have. The true teacher knows that the student is always ahead of the lesson. Voice of Reason hopefully will allow me to turn the tides. See, now their health is at 4, so I could kill them with the Scholar or a Desert Wind with ease, with the greatest of ease. So AI, it's your move. Oh goodness, they destroyed one of my cards. They played Star Ride. It costs 2 energy. It's a 3 heal, 2 damage, and 1 destroy. The stars look down on all of us, even when we cannot see them. Interesting. So I need something that could, like, kill would actually be preferable. Health is so low at this point. Healing might be good. I mean, if I do the 5 damage with the 2 heal, I doubt my opponent can hit me for like 10 in a turn or something like that. The Scholar is probably the better play right now. 2 heal and 5 damage. What use is knowledge when it can't save a person in the end? So I'm lowering them down to 2 health. So let's see. Real quick before the AI goes, I want to read the Grudge. It's a 2 energy, 2 heal, 5 damage, which would be enough to kill. I'll have my revenge on the Dark Lord, he says, his face a tight mask. He holds the sword stiffly, shoulders tensed. Then he puts it away and resumes his aimless wandering. Interesting. Anyways, let's get the AI's move. I'm curious what they're going to be able to do. I think I just win. Okay, so they destroyed one of the cards in my hand. They dealt 4 damage, and they healed 2. They played Chemical Warfare for the cost of 2 energy. The enemies of the Dark Lord beware, for they will breathe the breath of their own destruction. Ooh, so I have a card that's about getting revenge on the Dark Lord, and they just played a card that's like, yo, if you're an enemy of the Dark Lord, you suck, kind of thing. Well, I guess this is the perfect card to win, like, thematically, based on what you just played. So I have a grudge for your playing your Chemical Warfare, and I'm going to take it out on your health. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Hey, okay, so I liked it. That was my like first time playing the AI Dungeon 2 card game. It's pretty simple. I think if there's anything that I would really like to have added to this game, I think it would be cool if you could randomly generate cards like yourself. Like maybe you type in your name of the card that you want, and you type in like the background of the card, like whether or not it's supposed to be. Oh, wait a minute. I think I know what I want. I want you to be able to take characters that you've created using like the world creator in AI Dungeon 2 to be converted into cards and for you to have like a deck. I think that would actually be really cool. Like if I played a card that was based on like my character like Kavaza or Ox or like Jet Starlight or something like that, like as a card, I think that would be really dope. And then it creates like that sample text based off of information that you said about your character. That would be, excuse me, pretty dope. You could even have multiple cards based on the same character appear in your hand. And in that instance, they could still have like different effects and different like flavor text because that happened here too, where I had multiple heroes in my hand. So overall, I think the game's pretty fun. I like that they're trying to play with more concepts like this in AI Dungeon 2 and trying to create like new sub games within the game. It's too bad that this card game is a part of like an event. I think it would be cool if the card game was just like a normal part of AI Dungeon 2. And I wonder if soon we'll be able to make our own card games. Because remember when worlds were something that like you couldn't create yourself? And now it's something that you can just like do in AI Dungeon 2, especially if you're like a premium user, just create like your own worlds using AI generated content. Maybe soon we'll be able to make our own card games in like a similar fashion. I think that'd be pretty dope. What do you guys think? Definitely let me know in the comment section below and on our Discord. If you guys have any ideas for videos, let me know on the Discord. If I like your video idea, then I'll make it a reality. But I'll charge you for it $7 minimum fee and $7 per hour length of your video. So a 1 hour video or less would be $7, a 2 hour video would be $14, etc., etc. Anyways, thank you all once again for tuning in. If you guys like AI Dungeon 2 videos, then make sure you subscribe and smash that like button because I do AI Dungeon 2 videos every day. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the one only, logging out. Peace, guys. Chicken about.